Welcome to Friday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. We've got 10 of them for you on the card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello with the scratches and the changes.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start down inside for Skinny Cosmo, who heads off for the early lead, taken on for the advantage by Ashima. Broken bankers between horses. Simply Striking's on the outside. Channel Loop comes away in a chilly spot, fifth, while angling over to the fence. It's a length back to Shinka, then comes Anna Maria. The two at the back, Northern Road, and Wow Lucky. In the run around the first turn, Skinny Cosmo and Joe Bravo to make the fractions. They're there a length and a quarter. Ashima second from Broken Banker in third. Fourth is Simply Striking from Channel Loop, who's fifth toward the rail. In between horses goes Shinka, out a bit deep on the course, Anna Maria. Paired off at the back, Wow Lucky and Northern Road. The quarter time was 24 seconds flat. Less than 5 furlongs to run in the race, and Skinny Cosmo getting things her own way up front. She leads and leads comfortably by 2.5 lengths. Ashima is second, Broken Banker is third. Racing in fourth is Simply Striking. Fifth at the rail is Channel Loop. She begins to search for some place to race. She's a length in front of Anna Maria. Then back to Wow Lucky, who's stuck in traffic. 3 wide Northern Road and Shinka between horses as they round the far turn. They went 48-1 for the opening half mile. They haven't got near Skinny Cosmo yet. Skinny Cosmo tries to make a break for it. She's a quarter of a mile from home and 2.5 on top. Up into second goes Simply Striking, trying to work into the clear as Channel Loop. They're at the top of the stretch. It's still Skinny Cosmo the target. Simply Striking takes aim with a length and a half to make up and 1/8 of a mile to do it. Here comes Simply Striking down the center. Skinny Cosmo almost there. On the outside, Simply Striking. Simply Striking gains the upper hand, and Simply Striking wins on the class drop by half a length. Second was Skinny Cosmo. Third was Wow Lucky. Unlucky in the run was Channel Loop. She was fourth in 136 flat. And they're off. Up street, off a bit slow. Good start inside for Megan Making Money, who heads off for the early advantage. She's a length in front. Away in second, She's Spiteful and Splitting Horses Greek Mojo. Glass Star gets away well from her outside draw. She's in the green blinkers out the center. They're followed by Martha May Huvier. Then out the center is Up Street and Sweet Sensations at the back of the field with half a mile to run. Megan Making Money and Paco Lopez lead by almost a length. Driven into second is Greek Mojo, 3 wide She's Spiteful, 4 wide Glass Star. Asta Quicken while fifth is Martha May Huvier, then it's Up Street, and the trailer is Sweet Sensation. 22-3 for the opening quarter. Megan Making Money leads by a length and a half. Hard at work from second is Greek Mojo. She's Spiteful third. Glass Star called on and not responding. Up Street plotting a wide course while gaining a bit of ground. Martha May Huvier is at the inside through a 46-second opening half mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, the leader is Megan Making Money. She's 3/16 from the money and 2.5 on top. Up into second is She's Spiteful, but time ticking away. Greek Mojo has called it a day. Up Street down the center for a slice, but through it all, Megan Making Money is still there, and Megan Making Money will stretch her speed to win by 3. She's Spiteful second. Up Street is third. Greek Mojo is fourth, then Martha May Huvier in 1:11-4.
Mojo! Mojo!
3 by 4 and moving away. And they're off. Off slowly, Lady Tremaine. Good start for Belshazzar, who heads off for the early lead. Moving out the rail, Mary Gold's going to run with her. These two get acquainted. Aperol Spritz into the top flight. Lady Tremaine finds her feet after the poor break. She's down at the inside. In the two path, it's For the Thrill. Deep on the course, it's Breaking Bullet. The early trailer is AJ's Memory. In the run around the first turn, Mary Gold and Miguel Vasquez with the rail advantage and the lead by a length and a quarter. Belshazzar's second, Aperol Spritz is 3 wide third. Tucked in fourth, Lady Tremaine. Between runners, it's For the Thrill. 3 wide out there, Breaking Bullet. Held up at the back is AJ's Memory. The quarter speed was 24-1. They're less than 5/8 from the wire. The leader is Mary Gold, 3 parts of a length. Belshazzar's second. 3 wide is Aperol Spritz. She's now third. Fourth at the rail, Lady Tremaine. Outside fifth goes Breaking Bullet. In between horses, For the Thrill, and still at the back is AJ's Memory. 48-3 for the opening half mile. Less than half a mile to race. Mary Gold at a big price tries to brave it up. She leads by a length. Belshazzar's second, Aperol Spritz, 3 wide third. At the rail, Lady Tremaine is a joint fourth alongside Breaking Bullet. Dropping back For the Thrill. Not out of last yet is AJ's Memory as they sprint past the 5/16. Up front, here comes Belshazzar with a bold move to take the lead. Aperol Spritz tries to run with her. Mary Gold hanging tough toward the rail. Looking for a way out is Lady Tremaine at a 1 pace. Wide on the course, Breaking Bullet. Underway, AJ's Memory. They're at the top of the stretch. It's Belshazzar who turns for home. Aperol Spritz takes aim second. Down the center, Breaking Bullet is now third. Lady Tremaine between horses. It's Belshazzar who kicks with a 2-length lead. Aperol Spritz is second, but that's as far as she gets. The favorite's a winner. Belshazzar comes clear in the end to win by 3. Aperol Spritz is second, close for third, either Lady Tremaine or Mary Gold in 1:44.3. And they're off. Excellent start for On the Dot, who heads off for the early lead. The first-timer Bluish ridden hard for position. Derby Hangover into the top flight, and the 3 favorites get acquainted. The pace is on as they run to the half-mile point. Out in the center, Siphon City Girl is fourth and only 2 lengths off the embattled horses up front. Then Indescriptible. Out the back early is Olivia's Sparkle. To the far turn they go. Bluish has the lead. 3 wide. Siphon City Girl at a big number. Derby Hangover has to work between horses. On the Dot is fourth at the inside, followed fifth by Indescriptible. Closer at the back is Olivia's Sparkle. All to play for here with 5/16 remaining. Bluish ridden hard, trying to hold the advantage. Far outside, here's Indescriptible with a 4 wide sweep. On the Dot looks for room. Derby Hangover still right there as they straighten for the drive. Inside position and the lead for Bluish off the turn. Indescriptible and Saya's take aim down the center. They come past the 8th pole. Bluish is in front. Indescriptible getting to her now. Late run down the center from Olivia's Sparkle. It's Indescriptible who hits the front at 13-1. Indescriptible to win under Luis Saya's going away. Holding second is Bluish. Third is Olivia's Sparkle. Fourth is Derby Hangover in 1:05.3. And they're off, bobbling at the break just in time for wine. Quick start for Wicked Surprise, who's headed off for the early lead. Moving up the challenge is just in time for wine. Away in third is Grand Soiree. In between horses, Spitesper Colmette. Outside and Doobie. Down at the inside goes Watch the Music. Racing ahead of the North Remembers. The early trailer is The Burning Man. And they run around the first turn just in time for Wine, and Cipriano Gil off the lead by 2. Wicked Surprise second, Grand Soiree third, Watch the Music at the rail fourth. Racing fifth is Spitesper Comet. He's racing about 4.5 lengths off the speed. Doobie Doobie's on his outside, saving ground the North remembers. Out the back is Burning Man. 24-1 for the opening quarter, 5/8 from home. Just in time for Wine by a length and a quarter. Wicked Surprise is second, Grand Soiree Badgers the top 2 while 3 wide third. At the rail, Watch the Music is now fourth. At the inside, the North remembers is together with Spitesper Comet. And then outside to Doobie Doobie, a length and a half to Burning Man. He's last of all. 48-1 for the opening half mile. Just in time for Wine has the lead. 3 wide. Grand Soiree on the attack now. In between horses, it's Wicked Surprise looking for room. Watch the Music. Paco Lopez getting this favorite. Spitesper Comet to the outside for a run. A length and a half to Doobie Doobie. Then comes the North remembers, and Burning Man is last through 3/4 and 1:11.3. They reach the top of the stretch. On the outside, Grand Soiree now has the lead toward the inside. That's Watch the Music with a rail run. Over the top, Spitesper Comet is coming on. 3/4 complete in 1:11.3. And here's Spitesper Comet surging forward on the outside to take the lead. A late run from Burning Man at a big price. Trying to get into third is Watch the Music with Grand Soiree. To the wire, Spitesper Comet going away in the end 2.5. Burning Man was second. Third, Watch the Music. Fourth, Grand Soiree flattened out. 143 flat. And they're off. Arduous was away quickly, splitting horses quickly. I'm About to Go is on the attack. Correa has speed from down toward the inside. Knifing between horses is Problematica to join the top flight as they race to the half-mile point. Then from between horses, it's Good to Be Jose out deep on the course in Dazzling Move. He's about 4 or 5 lengths behind. Then it's Ernestina with Turf Rocket. Cap Horn is next. A gap of another 6 lengths back. Paired off there are Tremontaine and Easy Street. And left behind last, a long way last, is Far and Few. They run to the top of the stretch. I'm About to Go, and Paco Lopez have the lead. Up between horses, that's Problematica now second. Toward the outside, Dazzling Move. Correa looks for room. Turf Rocket over the top. Then it's Good to Be Jose. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. I'm About to Go. Roused on the top end by Paco and clear by 3. Turf Rocket is up into second. Back to third. Correa late run down the stand side from Tremontaine. But I'm About to Go is gone. 3 in front. Turf Rocket completes the E5 exact. The third was Correa. Fourth was Tremontaine. And it's Good to Be Jose to complete your high five in 55-2. And they're off. Absolutely stellar beginning. Good start for Bracheska from the outside draw, moving between horses. Singing Sandra's on the go. Outside them in Red Sundress. Down at the inside goes Survival Rose. None of this is and none of that is next. They float out Let's Go Philly and tighten her up. Out wide on the course, Mainstream Sellout. Field separated by only 4 lengths as they run around the first turn. Singing Sandra and Luca Panici have the lead by 3 parts of length. Here's a move from Red Sundress, 3 wide. Bracheska holds down the 2 path. Now they're almost 3 in line. Racing into fourth is Mainstream Sellout, who was wide around the first turn. Then none of this, none of that. Shuffled back is Let's Go Philly. Survival Rose is at the inside as they race down the backstretch. It was a three-ply duel for a while. Now there's just two up front. It's Singing Sandra in front, 3/4 of a length. Red Sundress on the outside second. It was a soft opening quarter, but they've quickened up now. A gap of 3.5 to Bracheska, who's now third at the rail. It's none of this, none of that. Mainstream Sellout working hard while 3 wide. In between horses, Let's Go Philly has traffic issues and a long way behind to Survival Rose. They round the forward turn through a 49 and 2 opening half mile. With the advantage, Singing Sandra still clear by 2.5. Red Sundress is second. Mainstream Sellout is 3 wide and up into third. Back to fourth, Bracheska. Let's Go Philly has had a tough run of it. She's now circling horses and trying to gain some momentum. 3/4, 112 and 4. They're at the top of the stretch. Singing Sandra in a bid to make all. She's 3/16 from home and 3 on top. Second is Red Sundress. Down the center, Let's Go Philly. In between horses, Mainstream Sellout. Singing Sandra slowing down. Let's Go Philly gaining good ground. Here's Let's Go Philly. Down the center under Miguel Vasquez. She proves much the best. Singing Sandra second. Mainstream Sellout third. None of this, none of that. She was back to fourth at 142 and 4. And they're off. Clean beginning. It's the gray Simplify put into play on the inside. Here's speed from Looking for Hope. Slamming on the brakes went Goldcrest. And with the advantage, it's Laruna. Laruna for a narrow lead. Looking for Hope is with her. Their heads apart for the top. In the clear while 3 wide is I Believe in Magic into third. Simplify is now fourth. A gap of 2.5 to La Boyana. And after early trouble, Goldcrest is last of the lot. They race to the half-mile point. Down inside, Luca Panici on Looking for Hope for a narrow lead. La Runa and Simplify make it a party, and 4 wide, I Believe in Magic. She's committed to that 4 wide run for Reyes, and she's only 2 lengths behind. Another 2 more to La Boyana, and out the back is Goldcrest as they round the far turn. Simplify challenging Looking for Hope for the lead. Up to a joint third is I Believe in Magic. She's giving up a ton of real estate. La Runa's back to fourth. She's not kicking in yet. At the rail, La Boyana's a big number. She's close enough. A gap of 6 more to Goldcrest, who had early trouble and is last of all. They went 45 and 2 for a half mile, and they have a 1/4 mile left to go. From the outside, Simplify. Toward the inside, it's Looking for Hope. They're still heads apart. 2.5 to I Believe in Magic, trying to grind home. La Runa's at the rail with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Simplify outside, inside, Looking for Hope. 2.5. It's I Believe in Magic. She's just not getting there. Simplify is 9 to 1 under John Rivera, and Simplify is up to the lead. Simplify springs the upset to win by 3. La Runa's up for second. Looking for Hope third. I Believe in Magic is fourth in 124 and 1. They're off. And they're off. From the center, that's Sambaru and Red Flag Alert, who both hit the ground running. Here's speed from Fighter in the Win, and he'll set up a shop in third. Down at the inside and moving closer is Gentleman Jerry into fourth, alongside his barn buddy, Captain Anthony. Rain back to last here, his eyes on target with Lights of Broadway and the Doorman just ahead of him. Not much pace on. They're stacked and packed about 4.5 from first to last. They chase the speed of long shot Red Flag Alert. Red Flag Alert and jockey Edgar Perez on top by almost a length. Sambaru is second. Gentleman Jerry is the Grays at the rail third. Alongside him is Fighter in the Win. Then it's a length and a half to the rail, and Lights of Broadway. The Doorman is 3 wide. In between horses, Captain Anthony, and the trailer is Eyes on Target. Not much pace to run into, but he's settled nicely. He's about 7 lengths off the speed. Past the 5/8 they go. Red Flag Alert by a length and a half. Sambaru second. In the pink, it's Fighter in the Wind. In the clear, Gentleman Jerry is locked in toward the rail. They're followed by the Hurtak runner, Captain Anthony. He's about 4 lengths behind. The Doorman is 3 wide. At the fence is Lights of Broadway, and still at the back is Eyes on Target. 49 seconds for the opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Here's Sambaru and jockey Jorge Ruiz to have a crack at Red Flag Alert up front. Fighter in the Win is third. Fourth is Gentleman Jerry. Fifth is Captain Anthony. The Doorman needs to do better than that. Eyes on Target's going to try a late punch. He hooks to the far outside and comes on next. 3/4, 113 flat. They fan across the course. Sambaru under light handling. Red Flag Alert diving toward the rail is Gentleman Jerry. Over the top, Eyes on Target with a late run from Captain Anthony. Eyes on Target gaining good ground now, but Sambaru got the jump on him, and Sambaru's going to hold on to it. Second is Eyes on Target. Third is Fighter in the Win. 141-4. And runners on. The two favorites begin first and second, Scaramanga and Sky Hooper. They drop the gloves early, and they're a length and a half in front of Norfie, who comes away in third. A gap of another 2, that's Prix de West, who's outside into fourth, in front of Ginger Snapjack and Doc Ballard. 3 more to the trio at the back, Wild Flight, Antillion, and Handsome Runner. Down the backstretch they go. On the inside, Scaramanga. To the outside, it's Sky Hooper. Their heads apart. Norfie's a length and a half behind them, while third. Prix de West is there fourth. A gap of 4 more to Ginger Snapjack. Then comes Doc Ballard. Length and a half back to Handsome Runner. Antillion and Wild Flight toward the back. 22-3 for a pretty reasonable opening quarter speed as they have 3 furlongs to run. Almost 3 in line. Sky Hooper in the 2-path. Scaramanga coaxed along by Paco toward the rail. Joining them is Norfie 3 wide. Prix de West looking like he's got some run for jockey Junior Alvarado. Fourth within 2.5 lengths of the lead through a 46 and 1 opening half mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Inside position. Scaramanga cuts the corner and still has the lead. Norfie runs at him on the outside second. Prix de West and Sky Hooper are next. Here's a late run from Antillion from downtown. Final 16th of a mile. It's Scaramanga, but Antillion is gobbling up the ground. Here comes Antillion trying to reach Scaramanga. Scaramanga held on. Scaramanga held off a charging Antillion. Norfie's third. 118-1.
That wraps up Friday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. We'll be back with you tomorrow with 2 stakes races on the card. We'll see you then.